Well, greetings, Mr. Kolazar's class. Continuing with classifying matter, we're going to now look at types of mixtures. Now, a mixture is going to be any time that we have a combination of two or more pure substances in which each of the substances retains its individual chemical properties. Now, most things we see in everyday life are mixtures. So if you take like salt and water and mix them together, you get salt water. We could actually separate the two back out from one another, but anytime they both retain their individual properties when they're mixed together. Now, as we look at our flow chart again, we went last time to our pure substances being elements and compounds. Today we're going to now look at mixtures. And again, this is on the back page of your notes. And on the back page, mixtures are going to be now separated two or more things mixed together. They're going to be looking at either homogeneous or heterogeneous. And we're going to look at examples of those two. Now, mixtures, we can take two or more substances and physically mix them together to get to the mixture, or we can physically separate them out to those pure substances. So to look into this, our first type is going to be a heterogeneous mixture, different throughout. So the word hetero is going to be our different throughout. So when we look at these, a mixture that does not blend evenly. Individual substances are distinct. An example like Italian salad dressing, you can see up above here, we've got different layers, different parts there. So not everything is equal. You've got to shake it. That will be one thing you'll notice for these. Shake well if it's a liquid. Freshly squeezed orange juice, you can see the pulp down at the bottom, separated out from the orange juice at the top. So if it has pulp with natural orange juice, you have to shake well before it. Granite, type of rock, it's made up of a bunch of different materials. Each part of the granite rock would be just a little bit different. If you were to take a section, each one would be a little bit different than the other one. And then salsa, every bite of salsa that you take, salsa. Each bite would be a little bit different composition. Each bite you take and each make of salsa. Our second type of mixture is homogeneous. Homogeneous means to be the same throughout. So homogeneous, the same throughout. A mixture that has uniform composition, again, the word uniform means the same throughout. Individual substances are not distinct, so it all looks the same. These are a lot of times commonly known as solutions. So if you were to look, Kool-Aid, if you make it correctly, would be an example of solution. The air you breathe is pretty much just an equal mixture. Gas is dissolved into lakes, ocean, pretty much any clear water. So any of our water would be considered a solution. There are little particles dissolved that you can't see throughout, but they're evenly mixed. A marshmallow at the top of the page for the campfire, before it goes to the campfire. Each bite evenly mixed throughout. Vinegar, 95% water, 5% acetic acid, evenly mixed throughout. So homogeneous mixtures evenly mixed. A special type of homogeneous mixture is an alloy. An alloy is a solution, evenly mixed, of either two metals or more, or a metal and a nonmetal, with the metal being the main component. And what this does is allows us to get manufacturers either maybe their strength or durability or different properties between them. So like brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. So your brass instruments in the band allows us to have different properties to be stronger and to be resistant. Steel, one of our major building materials, is iron and carbon. It allows us to have strength in there. Another one is silverware is made out of stainless steel, which is a mixture of iron, nickel, and chromium, and it's rust resistant, or it resists rust, which is important because you wouldn't want your silverware to tarnish or to rust over time. So alloys are homogeneous mixtures of metals or a metal and another nonmetal.